what are you expecting in LA this weekend? A bit of a homecoming for you guys? You're going to have family at the game and everything like that?
Yeah, hopefully we'll have family over there. It's apparently sold out. It's going to be a hostile environment, and I expect a LAFC who's motivated to prove themselves at home, to prove to their fans that they're capable of winning in this league, and it's up to us to really brew in the party. From what I saw on Twitter.
Hey. Nice.
You guys like that? No. Awkward joke, dad joke right there, huh?
What did you guys take away from the film of Minnesota United once you got a chance to watch it back?
Yeah, I thought they were good moments during the game. Thought first half in particular we were pretty good. We kept possession. We pinned them in at times. We were also deadly in the counterattack. That's something that we probably haven't seen too much as the Sounders. As a Sounders organization, we pride ourselves on a possession-style team, but our second goal came off, kind of a counterattack and on a break.
You look so comfortable out there, just across the field, everywhere you were playing. What is it about your game now that you're a veteran after a few seasons in the league, just be able to fit anywhere and go from there?
Well, I don't think I necessarily impact the game with the ball at my feet. It's more so the runs that I make. The players around me are the guys that make the game for us. You need a guy at times to stretch the field, stretch the line, make the field as big as possible. And that was my goal going into the Minnesota game. And at times I was even higher than Will. It's credit to the guys around me. They are the ones that defended for me at times, which is kind of weird. But all in all, it was me just making runs and positive, strong runs, runs that will hopefully penetrate the defense of Minnesota.
What's the experience been like getting to play on the same pro field with your brother now that you've gotten to do it a couple times? I'm sure you imagined that growing up, but now that you've actually done it, what's that been like?
Yeah, well, first of all, I think Alex is a really good player, and I think he's proving himself. I don't think people necessarily see him as my brother anymore. He's his own professional soccer player. He got here for a reason. He's playing extremely well, and what surprises me is the amount of confidence he has as a rookie. Not many players come into this league and feel like they can impact the game in a positive way right from the get-go. And Alex is capable of doing that, and hopefully he can learn and gain experience from the chances that he's had. But all in all, it's been a lot of fun, competitiveness. He brings that every day to training, and he works extremely hard.
Homecoming this weekend. How many tickets did you have to get?
Well, I think I stated a little bit earlier where it's sold out, so we'll see how many I can get. I have a big family, so I'm hoping for a lot, but trying not to get my hopes up.
Are you excited to be playing at home?
Yeah, extremely excited. I know I've said it many times that Seattle's my second home, and I love playing here, but there's nothing like playing in front of your family, and hopefully they can experience that. And experience that for many years to come.
Is Mom bringing some food after the game?
Yeah, maybe after the game. Not before, at least. Sure. I might get a little fat, but the dish that my mom makes is pupusas, and I'll expect that after the game.
Better get at me, bro.
She's probably listening right now.
So Brian Smesser talked about how well you guys played with you up top. How is the dynamic with somebody like Clint Dempsey, whose spot you're kind of taking, and he's somebody who wants to be in the field all the time? What's the dynamic with Clint?
Well, it makes a competitive, Captain America, U.S. soccer legend. And anytime you have a guy that is eager to be on the field, and a guy that wants to be on the field, it's going to make a better Clint Dempsey. It's going to make a better Cristian Roldan. It's going to make a better Alex Roldan. It goes along with the whole team. Anytime you have competitive guys who are getting into that lineup, it's going to make for a better team. And Clint is as motivated as any one of us, and obviously we play our roles a little bit differently, but all in all, it's the same mindset and the same goal, and that's to impact the team in a positive way and hopefully get some goals and assists.
And how important is it to have a coach that's willing to take that risk to create that competition between a player like Clint without having to deal with anything else.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's a tough decision, and that's credit to Smets, credit to the coaching staff. You never want to put a guy like Clint Dempsey on the bench. Obviously there's certain situations where you may necessarily need to in terms of rest, in terms of maybe not fitness, but when someone is healthy, it's really hard to keep Clint off the field. But it's happened with Maggie and my brother. Schmetzer has had to make decisions with that. It'll continue to happen throughout the year because our team is so good in terms of depth. So it's a tough spot to be in for Schmetzer, but I think he'd rather have it this way than any other way.
Are you proud that you're actually forcing him to make those choices?
I think as a team, I think as an organization, you have to pride yourself on having the best guys on your roster. And to me, if you told me Wolf, Maggie, whatever you want to call Ikram, that he was going to be on the bench at the start of the season, to have a guy like Kim of his magnitude on the bench, Clint with an unhealthy Jordan, Will scoring goals, it's a tough decision to make, and you got to pride yourself in as an organization because not a lot of teams have the luxury of having our bench and our whole team roster.
What's it going to take on Sunday to stop Vela and the offensive attack that those guys have down there?
Yeah, well, obviously Carlos Vela can hurt you on the break, and he's very deadly in possession. Where I think we can exploit him a little bit is having him to defend a little bit more. I know he likes to cheat a little bit, and that's why he has so much energy, so much youthfulness going forward. On the ball, if we can make him defend, and then obviously when he doesn't choose his times to defend, be dependent on where he's at, the pockets of space he's in, we'll be in a good spot.
It seemed like you were pretty good friends with Tyler when he was here. What's it been like to see him get the opportunity to go and be a starter, and what do you think it's going to be like competing against him again?
Yeah, well, I think the world of Tyler. I think he's a very good player, very good human being. He's just an amazing attitude, and a pleasure to have on the team, a pleasure to be friends with him, and it's very, very nice to see him succeed in a role that he's in. At first, maybe the media, the fans, the players didn't think that Tyler was going to start for LAFC, but he's proven that he's well worth that trade.
But on Sunday, you and Tyler are going to have a little showdown. What's that going to be like?
Well, he obviously got the better of us in the first game. I thought he was very good, but I think it's time to score some goals against LAFC, and hopefully we can do that. We got to take care of our opportunities. Or maybe minimal opportunities that we have. So it's going to be a fun one, and obviously, hopefully, we can get one in Tyler's goal.